What's up, guys? Welcome back to another AgroCast. We're here today, with a 2v2 game, a Gold League Legends game on Lippany. On our protagonist side today, in the yellow, playing the HRE, it's KT Roth. His teammate today, in the pink, on the English, it's your favorite, it's Schlangbang. The antagonist today, first up, in the green, on the Byzantines, it's Jeb. On the orange, in the Jeanne d'Arc faction, it's I see a Philip. I see a Philip. He sees... Oh my god, that's a lot of deer. He's going to get a lot of sheep here, too. KT Roth stealing a lot of sheep here from I see a Philip. And his teammate, Jeb. Schlangbang going into his patented 7 on food, build a house, build a mining camp, get some gold. That's the English way. KT Roth going with the 3-3 approach and then all the food. A lot of sheep back here too. KT Roth, ooh, unlucky for I see a Philip. Looks like he ran through that. Oh, never mind. He never even ran through it. Not unlucky. Schlangbang coming back with 4 sheep. He's gonna get back here and not find any more sheep. He's gonna have to get on these berries, get on these berries, get on these deer, get on these deer, get on these berries. Plenty of berries on this map. The Byzantine player is gonna have a field day with berries. See if he goes into the Grand Winery or what he decides to do. Didn't move his sheep closer to the TC, so that's interesting. Gold League Legends move there. Beastie would be pissed. Out goes Jeanne. She is... I want to say gonna go build a market? She's gonna build an early market in a dark age market? Don't have the wood for it. Where are you going? What is this? What are we doing here? She's still a peasant, so not getting any experience here. Getting attacked by the wolf. Okay, we'll check back in on her in a second. We got Aachen Chapel coming in for KT Roth. Nice, he's gonna get this wood, a little bit of this wood. Unlucky he doesn't get his gold, but I mean the gold's out in the middle of nowhere. Nothing coming in for Schlangbang. Nothing coming in for Jabe. Okay, it's gonna be the cock. So he's going with the cock. I should have seen that coming, that he was going with the cock. Obviously he's not gonna make a fucking market. He's gonna make the cock. I've heard he's played with the cock before, and he liked it. Yeah, I was gonna say that lumber camp. Oh, it's gonna be a mill instead. I was gonna say you kind of need to use that for a house sooner rather than later. You got 16 out of 20. This would be easy for KT Roth to just wall this, wall that, and be good to go. Schlangbang coming in with the Abbey of the Kings, obviously. So, yeah. Abbey of the Kings. And there's the Grand Winery. Saw that one coming. He's going to pick up these berries. I'm not sure why he didn't put it, like, further up here. Like, why is he... Could have put it, like, nestled it in right there. Maybe because he wants 4 tiles. That's probably what it is. He wants 4 tiles in between his TC and the Grand Winery. And that will get... Yeah, okay. Okay, we'll accept it. Schlangbang's scout sitting over here for some reason. As he goes over to his stone that's a million miles away rather than this stone. I think this was his primary stone. This stone's a little bit safer in the back, but a little bit further for the gather, or like the walk time to get out there. Put him in. Put him in. I mean, it's not really doing anything, but you could be using them over here. I would take these sheep and maybe put them over here. Oh boy. Okay, so Jeanne is going to get done building the cock here. And that's going to level her up, and then she's going to go out and kill some boar or something. I don't know. Boars seem to be all the way over here. And in this little, he's the king of the mountain over here. She gets to cock. Jean loves the cock. And then she's gonna, where's she going? She's going right, she's rallied to KT Roth's base. That's wild. King coming in, gets a charge off on one villager and then decides to fight the other villager right after. Not sure why he didn't try to just kill that one villager. Ooh, and the king will be negated by this one Limetanai. So, it'd be nice of KT Roth and company to scout, and they would see. Okay, it looks like he's trying to. He's like, oh, where's the landmark? Where's the landmark? Well, it's in the corner, and it's a big cock. So, no school of cavalry coming in today. He is going to go into a stable and go into those early knights as that wolf dies. King is getting so much value here. He is looking. See, KT Roth, he's a scouter. He is looking for that school of cavalry, and he cannot find it. Unlucky that he already put this outpost up here and has 2 spears. Looks like he's going to go into a fast castle. My goodness, put this guy in the chapel. Look at this king. So much value here from the king. Just completely idling out everything. The king is such a good unit. Ooh, didn't get the kill there. He is pop cap, so at least, I mean, the king's stopping him from making that house. Boom. Even the scout gets one. Scout goes down. King is chased off by 3 Limetanai. Okay, here come the walls that we talked about earlier. Oh my god. KT Roth. Put him in the chapel. Oh, I would like to have a little bit more, there he goes. He's going to bring more villagers out into these deer, and then they're going to be on these deer. So that'll be good. The scout is trying to figure out what the hell is going on. They still haven't found out about the cock. But his scout is in there, and he's doing nothing. A knight. Oh. Oh, this is going to be big. He's going to need to get this wall up. And yes, he has gold leaguers. We don't know how to deny the wall. Our scout just runs around like an asshole. This villager, I believe, is going to go down. The scout does get in the way of the wall. The villager gets attacked. He is going to go down. But KT Roth is going to get in the castle here. So 1 villager down, 5 XP for Jean, who went with Woman at Arms. Not sure your 2 spears are going to be able to do much. They are going to get out of here. How many traders we got going? We got 4 traders out of the map for the Jean player. Cisterns coming in onto the berries over here. Why are these the berries you're getting? You have a winery right here. Get these berries. What? Okay, Jean player kind of staging over here. Now he's got archers. This isn't looking good for our HRE player. He's gonna have to just take, like, he's not gonna be able to put this wall up. This is a dead wall. Schlangbang has gotten his 2nd TC down. KT Roth is into the castle age. Look for him to start making some men at arms. Archer kind of gets caught out of position here. It does not go down, unluckily for KT Roth. Okay, so 1 more villager over to wood, and this prelate's going to be useless. Would have loved to see these sheep get pushed over here earlier, and the prelate go into the chapel. Here come the knights. Archer's going to come in first. Is he going to notice at this point that his prelate's not in the chapel? Yes, he puts his prelate into the chapel. So the attack from the Jean player has allowed KT Roth to realize he's been being an idiot and put his prelate inside the chapel. I mean, now that he's in castle, he can use all of his resources on making units. So not enough came in from the Jean player because he went cock, and it slowed down his unit production. Yeah, he's gonna... Not sure what he's doing over here. Now you can go finish that wall. Not sure the routing that I see if Philip decided to take. He just said, fuck it, I'm going to send everyone home. He's in castle. I don't want to fight him, even though I have a far superior army. But he's got... The trade is booming. KT Roth attempts a Wololo there. The king is just a little bit late, and one knight will chase back the king, because the king does suck. He's absolutely awful. Archers taking on the longbowmen, as the longbowmen just run for some reason. KT Roth's gonna have to help out. He does have a knight in the fold now. I would like him to go into crossbows here, to be honest. He can put his men-at-arms on the archers and then go crossbows for these knights, and Jean specifically. Jean is very susceptible to the crossbow, being a heavy melee infantry unit. They are going to chase him back. A lot of knights went down over here, and now the men-at-arms are pumping. Hasn't gotten his special upgrades. And it definitely looks like I see a Philip is going to be going into castle. KT Roth needs to have more guys on gold. 5 is not enough when you're in castle trying to make those premium units. King getting fought back by some longbowmen because he's a useless, worthless fucking unit. I would love to see more gold villagers for KT Roth and less wood villagers. Yes, you want the production buildings. Yes, you want the towers. But I don't think you need 12 guys right now gathering wood. Let's see what Schlangbang... Oh, relic party. But with a Lametni. It's like shoved up his... so they made like a battle arena over here. This guy walled off to the mountain. And then Schlangbang walled off to the mountain. And like there's just like an arena. So they're going to fight in here eventually, I assume. Schlangbang going into farms. Let's check in on everyone's resources here. As I don't think we have any fights going, but he's gathering these berries. And KT Roth is a-coming. Knight protecting the relic. He's going to attempt a Wololo. He's going to go down, so that's 2 prelates lost so far for KT Roth. As we have a fight in the base. Coming in with some knights, but there's too many French knights to deal with, so he's going to have to back out. Jib is floating 1,500 gold. Building some olive groves, but like, get these berries first. Schlangbang going into castle. He's probably going to throw down a white tower on his farms. Protect you. One more set of farms here, and then a white tower here, maybe. Protect this gold as well. That'd be actually pretty nice base building there by Schlangbang. No towers at the front line. Only 1 relic so far for KT Roth. He's attempted to get a couple, but they've all gone down. He's got this safe relic back here. And then this relic. I don't really think this relic or this relic are realistic for him, but he can get this, a third one over here. Oh, God. Oh, here comes another naked prelate. Oh, boy. I mean, he'll be able to fight off, like, scare off the Lametni with the Wololo. Let's see if Jeb has the APM. That's a Lametni going over to KT Roth. He has hit a Wololo, I believe, for the first time in his career. And that Lametni will stay there for the rest of the game. That is where that Lametni lives. And you can't prove otherwise. You don't look at the minimap. He's not moving. He's stuck there. KT Roth doing a little bit good job on the kill count. Jeb hasn't really done anything. He's just protecting this battle arena, I guess. He does have javelin throwers now with Lametni. Great combo for early in games. But with these guys both being castle and he the only one in feudal, they're not quite as good as they would be. Another raid coming in for KT Roth. He's got spearmen. He's got knights. He's got men-at-arms. He's doing a number on the Jean economy. And here comes 2 English men-at-arms. Not sure where they're going. They're going right here. And this king is going to go down faster than you can blink if he stays in this fight. That's why the kings got to get out of there. Longbowmen, the men-at-arms, they had to get out of there. Schlangenbang is working on 62 military and only... Sorry, 62 economy and only 13 military. I'm not sure why. Income per minute. He's getting ton of gold. Sorry, ton of food. As we see a big fight here. A lot of heals coming in for Jean as I scroll off the side of the board there. This is not a good fight, I don't think, for our protagonist. Javelin throwers teeing off on the men-at-arms. The French knights, and now Jeb has reached castle age. Yeah, they're going to have to run away here. I think KT Ross, as another relic comes in, should focus more on his men-at-arms. Getting these unique upgrades that are so good against knights. That's another 8 damage that his men-at-arms could be doing with each attack. I'm not sure why he hasn't picked up that upgrade yet. Yeah, not sure why. 67 villagers for Schlangenbang. He's the only one, I believe, on 2 TCs. 54 for the French player, 44 for KT Roth, and 56 for Jeb. So KT Roth lost a couple or missed a couple queues. I'm not sure which one it was. But he's going into more farms here. I guess that's why he's keeping the guys on wood. Schlangenbang has all the food. See, that's where his white tower goes. We called that. I would love to see more production coming out of him. He's floating 1,000 food. I know he loves his men-at-arms. He can afford almost 10 men-at-arms here. Just pump those bad boys out right away. And here he goes. He isn't going into making more men-at-arms. But I would actually like to see more men-at-arms on the field for Schlangenbang. As we have more action here coming in. Spears against the knights. I would mix in spears with men-at-arms as HRE if you had those unique upgrades. Because then the archers for the Jean player have to be picture perfect with their micro. Arbalé à tuer coming in for the Jean player. As KT Roth looks to pick up a sacred site. Picked up 3 relics here. He is going to start getting some towers up and a keep. So he'll be putting those relics... Oh, a 4th relic. He'll be putting those relics within the towers and that keep most likely. Get that extra attack range and sight. Schlangenbang just staging on this gold. He has enough food for Imperial, but no gold at all. Check in on the Jean player. Not sure why he stopped at 14 traders. And why he made markets over... I mean, I guess... make more traders, but you haven't made any more traders, and you want to trade to this trade post anyway. Camel Rider's coming in for the Byzantine player, but he didn't rally the buildings anywhere, so they're gonna just hang out here. Same with his siege workshop. He's gonna have to remember that those units are back there. As Schlangenbang has left his base wide open, that's an interesting decision. I would like to see maybe some walls coming in. Close this off. Getting 86 gold per trip. Relic in the back here. Whereas, let's see, the French trader, since he's trading to the neutral trade post, 98 gold per trip. So I'm not sure why this trader is going for the 86, as opposed to going here for the 98. That's just Gold League Legends in a nutshell. Market coming in for the HRE player. He's probably calling for Schlangenbang to make a market, who is mining a little bit of stone. I don't know why he needs the market. He has all the gold in the world now with his 4 relics. 5 relics. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 relics coming in for the HRE player. So he doesn't really need trade yet. He has this safe gold back here that he can mine. He can fight for this one with the keep. He is going to pick up this sacred site. They have this sacred site. They can go for a 3rd sacred site. Maybe even turn that into a win condition for them this game. But right now he's going to try to send a raid in, but it's going to be thwarted by these walls. So he's try to burn those walls down. Ton of knights. Couple arbalètriers. Some Jean's champions and some archers coming in. With a massive amount of units coming in for the Byzantine player. Just all sorts of different units, too. Cataphracts, Camel Riders, Lemetni, crossbows, archers, jav throwers. There's jav throwers in there, right? Jav throwers, yeah. He's got a mangonel. This is not going to be enough. You're going to get wiped here. Should have sent the scouting party forward. These 5 rams, that's 1,000 resources wasted. KT Roth has 40 military. Jeb has 69. Schlangenbang is pop capped at 59. And Sean has 44, but there's a lot of French knights. Schlangenbang's going to push forward. Not with his whole army, just some of it. The knights are going to come back here. They're going to find some value on these villagers and maybe even on the trade. Going to go for the Royal Institute, try to knock that down. But these French knights have royal bloodlines already, so they have a ton of health. Not to mention they'll get healed up by Jean, whoever that wily bitch is. And this army needs to be in the fight. This is really rough for Schlangenbang. The micro is not fantastic. I mean, they're in the fight now because Jeb brought the fight to them. But we got traders. We got traders going down, but it does look like I see a Philip has sent some knights to deal with that, and this is not going good. This is not going well. The king goes down. The morale is crushed. Our protagonists are getting pushed back. The Rams are still up for some reason. Not sure how, but they're all going to go down. Springald coming out on the field to deal with the mangonel, but the mangonel is down. Our protagonists need to go into a shell here. You got crossbows and arbalètriers both teeing off, so men-at-arms and knights are going to be tough to come by. You're going to need some mangonels out on the field, and maybe some walls. Because if they counter-push up the gut, Schlangenbang's fucked. But he is going to put a Berkshire on his farms, so his economy will not be raidable. I don't love this Berkshire. I would like this Berkshire maybe out here, maybe here, so you can get this gold and this stone. Like, you're already protecting your farms here, and you're going to have to go out of the range to get the rest of this wood. So not ideal. This is a lot of fucking knights, guys. I mean, this is 128 units. What are you guys working with? 28? And 35? Secondary walls coming in for the trade. I like this. I would like this more if these were stone walls, so that you can't just send a horse raiding party through and get on your trade. That's just me. I want to check out the income per minute here as we look at the battle that's about to ensue. Schlangenbang getting a ton of resources. KT Roth not nearly as much food. He's not on as many farms as he would like to be. He does have enough spears to at least push back these knights. But you got to watch out for these mangonels. This mangonel shot could be huge. And these archers. Like, this is a tough matchup here. And the Byzantine player, he's got everything. He's got everything he possibly needs. This is how many farms KT Raw should have around that chapel. Looks like the Byzantine player picked up that relic. He just doesn't have enough farms here. He only has 32 on food. And not very much of it is getting boosted. These farms back here, I'm not sure why they're not up here getting the boosts. Right? You need to get the boosts, and then maybe even get this upgrade. The antagonist team is giving them room to breathe and letting them think of what they need to do here. I would think they should just push forward, right? They have so many units. Schlangenbang doing his best to bring over as many men-at-arms as he can. And that's all he's bringing. He is only bringing the men-at-arms. He's got a couple mangonels, which is good. But you're going to need to get some springalds. Why are they all coming around this way? Going to need to get some springalds out on the map because you only have men-at-arms. KT Roth is pop-capped. I just ran out of stone, it looks like. Just go back here, get this stone. These berries, it's tough to see him on berries over here when he could just be farming up over here, but he doesn't have the wood for it. He only has 65 villagers as we check in. 95, 105, and 98 I'm not sure why KT Roth only has 65. I mean, this is because they're trading, so that's probably why they boomed up on the economy count. But Schlangbang with a lot of farms. He's getting just a ton of food. Also pop capped. It looks like he queued up 2 houses, but I don't know who's going over to build that. These guys, okay. I don't know if only men-at-arms from English is the right play. They'd only do 15 damage, right? So they're just not doing enough damage. Whereas, what the? Oh, KT Roth. You need these upgrades, man. That's 8 damage per shot against knights. You shouldn't even have men-at-arms if you're not getting those upgrades. Oh, it's a huge oversight. He's gonna be kicking himself when he watches this replay. That means these English men-at-arms are gonna do better than his HRE men-at-arms in this fight, which is a little embarrassing. These men-at-arms are just gonna melt. These are trash. They're absolute trash if they're not doing the 20 damage that they're supposed to be doing. You're gonna have to get on this siege, because this siege is gonna tear you apart. This could be the final confrontation. And the Byzantine player decides he wants to get on the siege. The genius idea. That's what I was calling for from our protagonist. And oh my god. Oh my god. This is a clean wipe. This is going to be an absolute clean wipe. Jeb has reached the Imperial Age. This one Springald's going to do his best here. But he's going to go down. All these men-at-arms are going to have to run away. Yeah, it's... Our protagonists were on him early. They did some good things early, but they just let the death ball of their opponent's armies build up too much. And now these trebuchets are going to take down this keep. This prelate should probably be pulling the relic out, trying to save it, put it in this tower or something, because this keep is going down. They're holding out longer than I anticipated, though, as Schlangbang is going to send some men-at-arms to kill the siege. It's not going to work. Jean takes him down. And there goes the keep right about now. Okay, so the keep is down. Just so many crossbows here. A couple of Ibadah as well. And there goes the entire armies for our protagonist. Yeah, I can't help but think how different this could be with these castle age upgrades for the men-at-arms of the HRE player. Yeah, he's going to be kicking himself. That's a big miss. And maybe walls, stone walls somewhere, but I don't know if the stone walls would have really helped here. It's the farms being over here and not getting the right upgrades on HRE that is the downfall for KT Roth. They're going to burn this wall. That's important. As they get stabbed literally in the ass. Schlangbang sending over what he can, but his base is next. They have gone into trade. KT Roth with some wild. Is he? I mean, I don't want to make assumptions, but is he drunk? Was this a 2 a.m. game for KT Roth? Making mistakes that you don't normally see KT Roth make. Took a prelate out of the chapel. Looks like he never put him back in. I'm surprised he hasn't GG'd. There it is. Okay, so he has GG'd. Schlangbang to follow. Not our best effort from our Gold League legends as they get taken down by a Byzantine player and a Jean player. That their armies were just too much. But that'll put a wrap on another Gold League Legends battle. And thanks for stopping by.